Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Friday to all of you. Do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the notification bell if you haven't done so, and share and subscribe to my channel and support the channel. If you see ads on it, do me a favor and just watch them. That's how I get paid. And there are also other ways to support the channel, and I'll put that in the link below or in the description box, okay? So let's talk about what has happened since last night. As you guys know, I did post a little part of Meg basically getting on the internet last night and basically saying, yes, Tory, your ass is the one that shot me. Right? And I feel like after just kind of seeing the reactions, I almost feel like Meg shouldn't have said anything. Now, I know some of y'all are going to be like, oh my God, no. Listen and hear me out. I feel like her team, Meg's team, she is managed by, she's under Rock Nation management, yes? I feel like from the beginning, they have fumbled this. They fumbled it. And she was better off not saying anything, because at the end of the day, her initial statement that Black women are unprotected, it's true. And her coming out yesterday didn't help. It really didn't. It, in my opinion, made things worse. And it was kind of like a little disturbing to see. Even after she came out and said what she said and explained why she didn't say anything, and I'll get into that in a moment, she was still attacked yesterday. And it almost makes me feel like she was better off saying nothing. Hell, if she is under Rock Nation management, we still don't know what truly happened in the elevator between Solange, Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Surely she's under the right team to tell her, listen, this will just be one of those mysteries. We had our own. People will still be wondering after the fact, but what you need to do is X, 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 X. And that didn't happen. So, as you know, let's just go back really quickly. We will recap and then we'll move forward really, really fast. As you know, a little over a month ago, Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and they were at Kylie Jenner's house. Now we probably kind of can put it together and piece together. Maybe that was around the time that WAP was actually being filmed, right? You know, why would she be with Kylie? Everybody was wondering why she with Kylie. Later on that evening, we find out, or the next day, we find out that they were in some kind of altercation in which Tory Lanez was charged with possession of a firearm. Later down the line, when all of this kind of blows up and people are like, what the hell was going on? Meg comes out and basically says that she was intentionally harmed by someone. She didn't come out and basically say it was Tory, right? But a couple of people in her camp did, which made us go ahead and point the finger at Tory. So she still, remember, even at this point, when she came out and said, because people were making jokes about the whole thing, she never really came out and said it was Tory. But you can pretty much sense, like, because people was like, okay, Tory, your days are numbered, your ass is grass, it was Tory. Because it was only her, Tory, and Kelsey in the car, and now we find out that it was Tory's security, which again, oh boy, his I don't know even how to figure what's going on there. That's a whole nother story, right? So all this time we have known that it was Tory. The question that I asked a while ago was, okay, Meg, listen, we kind of sense that this man has done harm to you. So why haven't you come out and had this dude arrested? He has harmed you. And I said in one of my initial videos, Meg, listen, the people that love you, they love you, but they can't love you more than you love you. And so if you're not going to turn them in, people are kind of going to go and just fill in the blanks and speculate as to maybe why you didn't, right? And it wasn't right. That kind of thinking is not right, because there's nothing that she could have done, in my opinion, to warrant him shooting her. Nothing short of her shooting him. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing, in my opinion, that could have justified that kind of response to whatever happened. So, again, time has gone on, right? It's been over a month now. Now you see Meg moving around, and she's doing a promo for WAP, right? She's moving freely around, and folks started to see, like, she's like in the clubs, she's twerking on a boat, you know. Remember, she said she was shot in both feet. She's twerking on a boat. She's out at the club. Just this past weekend, she was out with her girl, another rapper, and they, you know, her ass was in a car accident. They both in the club. I think she was in the accident earlier that day or something like that. Then she was in the club that night. Then this picture pops up. She's at the club again. Then people spot Meg's foot or feet. One of them is wrapped, bandaged, and the other isn't. And now people are going back and saying, okay, Meg, you say you were shot in both feet, but according to the pictures, and somebody got a picture of her feet, one foot looks fine, and one foot is bandaged around the heel. Now, remember, the buzz around this whole thing was like, if she got shot in both feet and she said that it didn't hit any bones, any tendons, any muscles, nothing, then how is that possible? And she walking around, she ain't got a cane, it was everything. So in the video that you'll see later on, Meg basically says, she basically goes on to say, you know, that it was shrapnel in one of her feet, right? Because again, people have been talking about the whole thing, that it does not look that like she was shot or that she was injured. Like, a lot of people just had a lot of stuff to say. It just wasn't jiving with people that this woman could have possibly been shot in both feet, yet one is bandaged and is bandaged around the back, and the other one, it looks like nothing has happened to it. So all this is done is kind of like create speculation as to if Meg was exaggerating. Plus, you hadn't heard from Tory. Now, I said in my previous video about Meg, if the girl says she was shot, damn it, she was shot. But again, you know, people are more likely to, as I said, because we live in a male-dominated society, male-identified society, I should say, that people were more likely to say, well, let's hear from Tory. And that's not completely unfair, but the chances of if he was accused, he's accused of shooting her, you ain't going to hear from him, because he's probably been advised by his people, including his legal team, don't say shit. I feel like people should have been advising Meg to not say anything either. So again, people out here saying this didn't happen. She goes as far as a couple of days ago to show her foot, to basically put it to rest. So she thought. So Meg thought that she was going to put all of the noise to rest, and it didn't happen, right? It didn't happen. All it did is create more questions, because people are looking at it and saying, well, that doesn't look like it's a gunshot, right? That don't look like, maybe you got grazed, and that looked like a graze wound, you know, and I think that's a matter of semantics, right? Even if I get grazed, didn't I got shot at, yes. So it just didn't quiet anything down. It just did not. Nothing stopped at this point. Then, to top that off, LA Times put out something and said that Stallion on Wednesday posted and then deleted an image on Instagram that she said showed the result of her being shot as she walked away outside the residence of a Hollywood Hills mansion. All right. LA Times did not make things better by what they were writing too, right? They said the attorney's office is reviewing the potential charge of a felony assault with a firearm, in which Meg Thee Stallion claimed she was shot. For the second time in a month, Stallion on Wednesday used her social media accounts to defend herself against suggestions that she was not injured during the shooting. An initial LAPD account makes no mention of the artist being struck by gunfire and refers only to her suffering a foot injury. Now, that's going to make sense in a moment when you hear her talk, because she explains why they didn't and why it makes no mention of it. Because she basically she didn't say shit, which doesn't make much sense to me, right? And so, like I said, Meg probably just got tired of all the chatter, all the noise, and she says, lie one more time and I'm going to quit sparing you. Now, she's referring to Tory. Tory has been quiet, but it doesn't mean that he's been quiet behind the scenes, or his people have been quiet behind the scenes, so it seems. Maybe she feels that he was planting seeds out there to different blogs and stuff like that, like academics who has been kind of like sounding more like he doubts Meg's accounts, right? So it's been a lot of that. But honestly, I don't necessarily think it took any of that. I think that people were just, as I said in my previous video, turning on Meg. There's a few reasons to believe so, but I feel like the crowd was kind of turning off. Like they was just kind of like, and that's kind of how they've been treating her lately. All right, like they just wasn't believing. So I don't necessarily think it took a lot from Tory to get them there. I just think that people were just doubting her because they just didn't want to believe it. They just don't. And even now, even after she's spoken out yesterday, you know what happened? It got worse, because all it did is create stuff like, well, why would he shoot you? Why did he shoot you? You know, he couldn't have just shot, like, he just couldn't have shot nothing. You had to do something to him. Then there were people saying, oh, you a snitch. You a snitch. Then how's she a snitch if we already knew he shot her? The information was already out there. So how is she snitching? Hell, if somebody shoot me, I'm telling. Meg ain't from the street, so she shouldn't have to follow that code. And she says something in this video that you'll see that just doesn't, it don't sound smart to me. She says she's smart in that, but it just didn't sound right. Like, you ain't gotta protect this dude. Why were you protecting him in the first place? Which leads me to her team. Y'all should have been advising this young lady differently. If she wasn't going to tell and she made up her mind that she wasn't going to say shit, then you, as her team, should have stepped in and been the fixer of so to speak. And that means even for her, she needed to have limited exposure. She should have ignored it like Beyonce do. People say shit about Beyonce all the time. People have speculated about that damn Becky with the good hair, the elevator shit forever. And pretty much people still make little, comments about it now and then, but it ain't nobody thinking about that shit. So if she was going to go that route and Meg made the decision she wasn't going to rat him out, she wasn't going to say nothing, then her team should have stepped in and kind of like said, Meg, if that's how you're going to handle this, and this is how you need to move, because you have now said that you got shot in both feet. And the internet just don't sleep. And people don't identify well when it comes to black women. Look at how things are happening. A lot of people, only a couple of women have come out and said, listen, I support you, Meg. I'll stand with you. I had something on with Tory. That's done. Kalani, and then even JoJo came out. Where are all these men like Meek and T.I. and stuff like that who always call themselves taking up for everybody? When Lauren London, y'all felt like people were disrespecting her, y'all came out and said something. Ain't nobody got to say nothing, and nobody, protecting her. Nobody protected Meg on that sense. It's mighty quiet, which is why I said I felt like Meg was just being a little too friendly, because soon she gonna find out that this industry is fake. People that she call her friend, a lot of them are fake. Why is this industry protecting Tory Lanez? They are. And he has his right to defend himself in court, right? He has the right to do that. But now people are looking at Meg like, well, Meg, you didn't say nothing. So you kind of lied to the police. So all of this backfired. While she thought she was going to come out and pretty much clear herself because she was tired of people talking shit, I just feel like it backfired on her, because now people, where she's the victim, people are blaming her for being a snitch. They're saying that, well, you lied to the cops, So whatever defense he has is going to be even stronger because you did not tell the truth the first time. Like, it's backfired on her. So her team has failed her miserably. They failed Meg miserably here. And she is the one that was shot. At the end of the day, listen, I know it ain't fair. I know it's not fair. But at the end of the day, listen, if she got shot yesterday and wanted to go outside today, she should have been able to do that. But you can't do that. Listen, the internet they don't take kindly to stuff like that. And they was already feeling some type of way. Right? So, and then the whole thing, I still, in my opinion, still feel like a lot of this has to do with, again, people like Tory, and the whole thing with WAP came out. And people feel like Meg just moving funny. And a lot of people got turned off by that. You may not want to admit it, but I think that's just how people move. But she shouldn't be vilified. And I just think that they should have just been like, Meg, listen, you got to ignore the chatter. You know, this will just be another one of those great mysteries of 2020. People will be wondering what happened, you know, but people just been coming at her so hard. And it's just like the plight of being a black woman. You ain't going to be believed. Now, what if Tory had shot Kylie? This would be a whole nother thing. But he didn't. He shot her. I also want you guys to peep the fact that she called her friend. Remember, Kelsey was her best friend, her assistant, her bestie, her twerking buddy. She said motherfuckers. She basically called Kelsey a motherfucker. So I'm curious as to what happened between her and Kelsey and why they not cool no more. But I don't know. I feel bad for her. But I feel like this did not do what she thought it was going to do. It didn't. And I hope that in the future, that her management will advise her a little better about this kind of stuff. Because I don't think that she deserves this. I don't. I think she should be protected, but that's just not the world we live in, Meg. Okay? And now you see how the industry really is and how people really feel. Okay, they're more interested in protecting Tory Lanez. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this video. It's kind of pieced together. I did the best that I could to try to find the parts, guys. So that's all I could do. But you kind of get the gist of it, all right? So do me a favor. Go ahead. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me, guys, what you think about this whole thing. And, of course, you know I will see you when I see you, which is the next video. All right? So go ahead and watch this.
Just cool ass woman. Like, I don't be fucking with nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody. But y'all motherfuckers really dragging it. Like, I tried to just be cool, stay out the way, because at the end of the day, I'm really a real bitch. Like, I'm from Houston. I'm from the motherfucking South Side. It ain't like let me go run and tell my business to the motherfucking internet. Let me go run and tell my business to the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person. Like, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face. And I'm not gonna let this nigga keep playing in my face either. So, since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police, this did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we, niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'm gonna fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Hey niggas, and y'all on the internet talking about, oh, bitch, you ain't get shot, oh, bitch, you this, oh, free tour. That nigga not in jail. He not in jail because I didn't tell the laws what happened as soon as it happened, and I should have. I'm smart. I didn't have to spare that nigga. I don't have to spare nobody, but I did. And I'm done. Y'all asking where people at, why ain't nobody saying nothing? Ask them why they not saying nothing. I haven't talked to the same people y'all worry about where they at. I don't lie. I don't lie, I don't have to lie. Ask that nigga why he not saying nothing. What the fuck he gonna get on here and say? Yeah, I shot her. Why? Tell him why you shot me. No reason. Stop fucking lying on me. Stop fucking acting like black women is the motherfucking problem. Stop acting like black women is aggressive when all they be doing is speaking the motherfucking facts and you motherfuckers can't handle it. Stop spreading lies. Stop getting on. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them like, no, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway. Then to have to get on the motherfucking internet when I'm just trying to make my music, do my shit, pop my shit like the bitch I always been. And I'm trying to... And that was that. Internet acting like this shit your motherfucking diary. Stop lying on people. Truth motherfucking is, bitch, you shot me. You scared to come tell everybody that you fucking shot me, and you got your whole fucking team on the internet lying, trying to cover your motherfucking ass. And I'm tired of it. Stop doing that shit. Stop dragging me, and y'all motherfuckers don't even know what really motherfucking happened. Y'all niggas wasn't there. Y'all motherfuckers be so quick. Oh, but bitch, you a dry snitch. Oh, da-da-da. Who? You niggas talk more than bitches do. You niggas gonna tell on other people quicker than a bitch will. So don't ever play in my face like I'm wrong. Y'all niggas don't know no code. Y'all niggas don't know no loyalty. I don't even know where half you motherfuckers be from on the internet. Playing with me and don't play in my face no more. Okay?